Pants on Fire, we need to find the liar through actual stories that seem too outrageous to be true. Catch the liar on Liar Liar. And this week we've got Yetan and Sungmin in the studio. What's up?
What's up?
둘, 셋.
안녕하세요, 에리트 메이저의 뭐라고? 안녕하세요, 에리트 메이저의
아니 둘셋 안녕하세요 에리트 메이저입니다. 먼저 해야지. 이번에 꽈리야.
자, 한, 둘, 셋.
안녕하세요, 에리트
에리트
메이저입니다.
메이저입니다.
자, 한 분씩.
네 안녕하세요
에리트 메이저의 성빈이고요.
예찬입니다.
예.
Is it raining yet?
It was earlier.
Oh, it was?
It was earlier for a little bit. It was like a little drizzle.
Because it's supposed to rain like in the evening, but I've been hearing that it's like kind of sprinkling.
Yeah, it's sprinkling right now.
아, 오케이. 아니 오늘 저녁부터 비가 본격적으로 온다고 들었는데 조금씩 내린다 그래서 지금 올 때 비가 왔나 해서요.
올 때 조금 왔어요.
조금 왔어요. Okay.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
And then it stopped. And then it came back again. And then it stopped.
잘 지냈어요?
네.
Oh.
야. 잘 지냈습니다.
Have you guys been good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
We just got back from Taipei.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And we just been having a great time.
네.
We've been having a great time.
It's kind of like I don't know where I am. What am I doing in my moment, right? Because you
Yeah.
guys are really busy.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm. Where am I? Like at one moment I'm in Korea, one moment I'm not, and then
One minute I'm in the studio,
Yeah.
1 minute I'm not.
yeah, and then I'm just like going back and forth. I'm just having a great time, you know. I'm just living it
요즘
up.
정신 없죠? 타이핑
네.
갔다 오고
네.
스튜디오에 들어갔다가 연습실 들어갔다가
진짜
지금
정신이-
여기 어딘지 누군지 뭐 모르겠죠?
정신이 하나도 없습니다.
Ah, 맞다. In a couple of days, fan meeting.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and then-
that's why you guys are even more.
Yeah, and then we have in like what? Today's the 16th, right?
Yes.
So in 3 days we have 2 festivals coming up.
Ooh.
And then obviously on the 20th we have our fan meeting,
Mhm.
and then yeah.
yeah. Busy.
Yeah.
야.
And then after that, we have our Malaysia concert
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Kuala Lumpur.
쿠알라룸푸.
Yep.
Yep.
There we go.
Let's go.
I still have it in my brain. I just completely forget sometimes. Just like, oh right, we have this.
So they're gonna need all the support they can get when you guys see them. So don't forget to send that their way. Now we need to jump into our liar liar. So for those of you who are listening to this segment for the very first time today, this is what happens. We have these two give us stories that are really outrageous, and we need to figure out which one is lying. And with that, let's say Yetan is the liar. And we vote for him. Then he loses because we caught him, right? So we caught the liar. Then that means that Songbin's going to be doing the closing.
Yeah.
If not, if Songbin was the liar and then we missed it, then whoever wins. So is how
Yes.
you're going to see the, not penalty, but the
loser.
the winner gets a chance to do the
Yeah.
closing of each show. So
맞습니다.
we've been 2 weeks in a row, we've chose correctly.
Yes.
Yes, 2 weeks in a row, we chose correctly. So
Yes.
we're going to find out how this is. And this week, I think we don't really have dates. So I think 작가님 did this on purpose. 이번 주는
Yeah.
작가님이 신경을 써서인지 날짜를 안 주셨어요.
Yes.
그러니까 지금까지는 연도라든지
네.
이게 좀 있었거든요. 그래서
네.
좀 얘기
유추가
그죠. 네, 맞아요. 좀 얘기를 하거나 이거면
이때는,
2년도는 그런 거 없었어요. 이럴 수 있었는데 오늘은 둘 다 연도가 없어요.
예리하게.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think 작가님 is upping her game because there's no dates this time around. We just have areas. So 성빈 씨, tell me what your story is. 제목 해주세요.
Loser.
학교에 저는 학교에 출근하지 않는 유령 교사입니다.
Oh,
와우.
okay. So the
Wow.
teacher who never came to work.
Wow.
Wow.
And mine
Okay,
is
예찬.
65년 만에 찾아준 지갑 덕분에 놀라운 일이 생겼다. Good fortune brought by found lost wallet.
Okay, that's a little bit of tongue twister.
Yeah.
Didn't realize it after while I was writing
I was
it.
like,
A little bit of a tongue twister. Okay, let's talk about school. if
Yeah.
you were given the chance to teach something, what would you do? 그러니까 만약에 뭐 1일 강사식으로
네.
뭔가를 알려줄 수 있는,
음.
가르칠 수 있는 그런 기회가 생긴다면 어떤 과목을 한번 해보시겠어요?
과목이요.
네.
제가 누군가를 가르칠 역량이 될.
아니. 이제 그냥 생각을 해보는 거죠.
뭐 하고 싶다. 저는
그러니까 좀 약간 나는 그래도 학교 다닐 때는 그래도 이거는 좀 그래도
재밌어.
잘했고
잘했다.
좀 재밌어 했기 때문에 한 번 정도는 이거는 해볼 만하겠다.
저는 그러면은 역사 수업을 하고
Real?
있어요.
저 A 받을 수 있을 것 같아요. 성민 씨가 만약에 역사를 알려준다면.
근데 제가 학원을 다녔었는데 역사 그 선생님이 너무 재밌으셔가지고
오,
학원 역사 선생님이 이제 너무 재밌게 설명해 주시는
오,
거예요.
네네네네.
그래서 수업을 하실 때 그 칠판에다가 오늘 수업한 내용을 다 적으셨어요.
오,
적으면서 수업을 하셨거든요.
네네.
뭐 예를 들어서 뭐 무슨 전투가 몇 년도에 일어났다.
그렇죠, 그렇죠.
뭐 이렇게 적어주시는데 근데 이 전투는 말이야 막 이러면서 설명을 되게 재밌게 해주시는 거예요. 그래가지고 그때 수업을 하면은 그게 다 그냥 외워졌어요.
그게 재밌게 하니까.
재밌게 해서 다 외워져가지고.
근데 저는 진짜 성민 씨 말씀하신 것처럼 모든 선생님들이 좀 이랬으면 좋겠어요. 왜냐면 이게 선생님들이 재밌어하고 설명을 하잖아요. 그러면 받아들이는 학생 입장은
I want to do it more.
맞아요. 더 재밌고 더 집중하게
맞아요.
되고 이거를 더 배우고 싶어
맞아요.
하지. 그냥 이거 외워 이래버리면 뭐
Yeah.
딱히.
배우고 싶지도 않고 하고 싶지도 않죠.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he was talking about history. He says that he's not the best at it, but he was able to have a lot of fun because he met a really good history teacher. And he said that the teacher would actually take notes for the class and like show them on the board while he was talking about the class. And it would be easier for the students to also take notes as well because he was kind of doing it as he did it. But like he said it very animatedly and he was just really genuine about teaching his students. And so it was something that caught him to get interested. And so he feels that he would kind of want to give that back if he could. But I agree. I feel that teachers really need to like be a lot more entertaining. Yetan, what about you?
I was thinking philosophy as well.
Wow.
Maybe English.
English.
Yeah, English. Honestly,
like just English or English lit?
like literature.
English
yeah,
lit.
Yeah. But like honestly, like I'm not that good at English. I'm gonna be so for real. Like, but I've always enjoyed writing poems and reading.
Hated English.
Wow.
Hated English.
I loved it. I loved every second of it. I loved writing poems. I loved reading books. I loved writing like essays on books and stuff like that, and like
Yeah,
like
book reports are fine. Book
Yeah.
reports were fine. For me, poems not that bad. But when we started taking tests on just literally
On, like,
stating
yeah.
like where the comma goes, what kind of commas
Yeah,
there
grammar and
were,
stuff
the
like that.
grammar and stuff like that, I was just
That
like,
does
oh my
suck.
god.
That does suck. But I mean, English they had so many fun aspects of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
so.
Yeah.
Maybe philosophy. I feel like I'm a very like philosophical thinker most of the time.
Okay. So,
So
Hani
yeah.
was already saying that, it would be cool if Yetan sat us down and started reading Romeo and Juliet to us. That would actually be really cool.
I'd stutter so many times. I'd be like, so Romeo and Juliet, thou hasn't. What is this?
I kind of want to read all of Shakespeare in Korean
What?
because it's translated.
Like all
So-
the old English? is
Yeah, so-
translated in Korean.
Yeah, so it's all in Korean, right? So Shakespeare books in Korean, that means that you can actually understand it better than the actual Shakespeare
Oh, yeah, probably.
original stories. 이게 셰익스피어물은 한국어로 보면 어찌됐든 이제 번역이 된 거잖아요. 근데 영어에서는 셰익스피어 같은 물들을 많이 보게 될 때는 이게 해석하기 나름이에요. 왜냐하면 워낙 오래된
영어라.
영어다 보니까 그 해석의 차이가 좀 있어서 지금도 이제 그래서 막 중고등학교 때 좀 그런 셰익스피어물을 좀 많이 하는데 왜 영어권인 사람들은 이게 무슨 뜻일까요? 이런 거를 조금 더 파고 들어간다면 한국어로 번역되어 있는 건 아직 한 번도 들은 적이 없어서 좀 궁금하긴 해요. I'm like kind of curious as to how it would have been translated, and I feel that I would get a deeper understanding of Shakespeare through Korean, which is ironic. But yeah, I feel that that would actually be okay. 몇 학년 수업 해보고 싶으세요?
저는
Sixth grade,
Yeah.
중학교 2학년.
seventh, 중2,
네.
seventh, eighth grade, eighth grade,
네.
중2,
Yeah, I
eighth
did
grade.
like sixth grade.
Eighth
I
grade,
think.
sixth grade, eighth grade. 다 중학생. Okay, about junior high
Yeah,
ish.
I can't do high schoolers. That they would piss me off. I'd get so mad.
I wouldn't be able. I tried teaching. I did a substitute spot because it was like a really last minute thing that somebody asked me to do, and it was for first graders. Teaching is not my thing. 저 그 친한 분이 너무 급하게 선생님이 필요해서 딱 하루만 좀 봐달라고 해서 한 번 간 적이 있었는데
네.
아마 1학년 학생분들이었는데 저는
Yeah.
인내심이 안 돼요.
But I feel like
안 돼.
if they're too young, it's just like it's hard to communicate with them.
Okay.
And if they're too old, they're in like the rebellious phase, so they don't want to listen to anything. Yeah.
Okay, so I love how our listeners are getting so heated in this conversation as well. 민민님 was saying, Shakespeare 근데 번역도 어려워요. 진짜요? 궁금하다. Sam was saying Romeo and Juliet was so horrible in Spanish. Really? 이게 번역도 그게 다 있구나. 번역도 어렵구나.
Juliet, mi corazón.
Okay, so our listeners are also talking about different grades as well. Okay, let's talk about favorite teacher. 두 분은 혹시 학교 다닐 때 그 역사 선생님이 최 선생님이었나요? 아니면 학교 다니면서 또 다른 좀 최 선생님이 있었을까요?
최 선생님이셨고요. 그 역사 선생님이 제가 좀 많이 딸랐던 선생님은
Okay.
제가 좀 수학을 못 한단 말이에요. 근데 저희 담임 선생님께서 수학 선생님이셨는데 중학교 3학년 때 그때 선생님이 되게 저한테 좀 수학 말고 그러니까 공부 말고 좀 많은 것들을 좀 알려주셨던 선생님 같아서 그 선생님을 되게 좀 많이 의지하고 좋아했던 것 같아요.
Okay, so his ninth grade teacher, his third year in junior high, he had his homeroom teacher was also a math teacher, and he was not really good at math, but he said that not just math, but like just in general, the teacher was a very good teacher for him, where he was able to learn a lot about just life in general. Okay, Itza, what about you? Do you have a favorite teacher,
yes.
memorable one?
Actually, I do. My 8th grade teacher. I said it last time. I said his name to Mr. Payne. My 8th grade teacher. Yeah, he was just such a great, like a beautiful soul. Like he just had so much fun teaching, and he was really patient with us, obviously. But like, as 8th graders, like obviously we get rowdy, and so the fact that he was so patient with us and he like kind of connected with us, like just like not even as like a teacher level, like actually like a person that wanted us to succeed and wanted us to do better, and like obviously he was always rooting for our goals and stuff like that. So obviously Mr. Payne, but also in 8th grade, Madame de Para, our French teacher, she was also just a great influence.
Oh yeah, because
as
Canada,
well.
you have to take French
Yes.
classes.
Yeah, but she
필수
was
과목이죠?
yes,
불어.
it's our second language.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
But
Wait,
she
do you guys have
was-
other languages that you have to choose too?
It's all up to you. And once you get into high school, it's all up to you.
Okay.
And then middle school, there's after school like extracurriculars that they give us like a sheet out at the start of the year, so you can check which extracurriculars you want
Wanna
to
do.
do, and then they'll send you to like out of school kind of like 학원.
학원.
Yeah, like an academy.
Wow.
But in high school, like we do high schools in kind of like university and colleges, whereas in you pick which classes you want to go. And so, for example, for grade 9, it's mandatory that you take French, but from grade 9 and like after grade 9, from grade 10 and onwards, it's whichever language you want to take. So, I dropped French grade
and
10
you took
and
Spanish?
no, I just didn't take any language
Okay, yeah.
classes. And then because it's not mandatory, I think you can substitute language classes for another class or something. I forget.
With the amount of French that was like grinded into you in school.
I don't remember a single thing.
Okay. I was saying, like, if 82 Major went to Paris now, would you be able to get around?
No.
Okay.
I'd be able to ask like very basic questions, but no.
Okay. I had to ask that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sam was saying my favorite teacher was from college. Such a sweetheart and a great teacher.
Aw.
Thanks to her, I liked my psychology class.
Psych.
We have Isabella saying my history teacher in high school was the best because he would just yap about nothing the whole class period and forget to teach.
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's the best class. My math teacher was like that.
Sarah says I had a great vertebrate biology teacher in college and he used to sing during lectures. Oh my
my
god.
God.
Really? Cookie Baker says that my favorite teacher was my 7th grade social studies teacher. Oh wow, it's been a minute since I heard social studies. He would always dress up for different units, and he was the sweetest teacher. He showed up at my graduation party too. Aww. That's so sweet. Let's see here. 82 Asia Global says that my favorite teacher was in 9th grade, and I skipped school to 9th grade professor. I skipped high school to go to college.
Wow.
And she guided me so well in terms of working with people out of my age range. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Wow, you're smart, eh?
Yeah. Abby says that my math teacher legit loved my classes, and I felt so happy going to school when I had her class. She had these little goals for us, and we would have fun rewards. Oh, wow.
Oui, oui. I don't know.
Okay, a lot of our listeners actually took French in high school as well. 82 Major Global says, I'm Latina and I failed Spanish.
That's the most case.
That's English speakers
Yeah.
failing English.
Yeah.
뭐 한국어 국어 빵수 만든 거랑 똑같잖아요.
그렇죠.
Yeah.
국어 어렵습니다.
어려워요.
It's hard. It's hard. It's really
It's
hard.
hard. I always love when people, like, if I talk to a Korean and they're just like, oh, since you speak English, your scores should be great. I look at Korean English tests and I'm just like, what is this?
No, yeah.
근데
This is not
근데
English.
진짜
Yeah.
모든 전 세계에 계신 분들도 그냥 자기 국적의 언어의 시험이라도 이게 보면은 세세하게 들어가면 다 어렵단 말이에요.
그러니까 이게 언어랑 이게 왜 그런지를 설명을 해야 되는 거면
어려워.
몰라요.
맞아요.
Yeah.
몰라요.
It's just like
이게 왜
Right,
Yeah.
이게
right.
왜 조사하고 이게 왜
Right,
부사고
right,
이
right,
조사가 왜 여기 붙고
내가 그거를
몰라요.
알아야 돼. 그냥
Exactly.
like if it makes sense, it just makes sense. Like what are we talking about?
So Sungbi's like, yeah, pretty much everybody from around the world, when that person, even though they're native in that one language, doesn't mean that they're gonna do good in school with that.
Yeah.
어려워요.
Okay, mid 90s says, can we please get rid of PE?
Well, I love PE. I love PE.
I think mid 90s and me are from the same generation because I used to hate PE.
You guys did the beep test, right? And stuff like that. The Grand Pacers test or whatever it's called
What?
in America. The Grand Pacers test where you run across the gymnasium, and it goes beep. You run back.
아,
beep.
팝스.
I
안
didn't do
했대.
that. 우리
진짜요?
그런 거 안 했어요.
Wow.
We had the mile run. We had the mile
Oh,
run.
What?
그래서
That sounds worse.
1마일을 뛰어야 되는데 그 타이밍이 있었어요. 그러니까 들어와야
비슷비슷하네.
되는 시간대가
Oh,
있었어.
like a cutoff time.
Yeah, there was a cutoff time. So we had the mile run, which I always walked it. And then there was throughout school, not at PE, but like once a year we would have the physical test where they would pull out like rulers and stuff like that, and then we would have to see how flexible we are. Like they would line us up
yeah, yeah,
against the
yeah.
curb and then make us
Yeah,
like
stretch
stretch
our-
and then see how
yeah,
far we
yeah.
go, and yeah, that kind of
Relative
stuff.
from your legs and stuff like
Oh, but yeah, no, I hated it because it was hot in Southern California, and they would make us do so many things outside, and it was just horrible.
that. Yeah. We have a lot of like marathons in Canada. If we really think about it, we have like Terry Fox run.
No,
We have
no,
like
thank
the
you.
jump rope run or
thank
whatever it's
you.
called. Lots of like
Tests.
it's not even tests. It's just like community like services and stuff like that, like fundraisers. And then we just run. We run for like
Wait, what? They're bringing what
4
back?
hours.
Aaron was saying that they're stupidly bringing that stuff back. Isak, wait, what? They're bringing what back?
The mile run.
The mile run and all these other tests? No, why?
I mean, the other tests are always there.
I bet. I just
She never
I
heard
hated-
about them out.
I hated the PE in general. It was not a lot of fun. 재미없었어요. 차라리 비 왔던 날이 좋았어요. 왜냐면 비 오면 안에 들어가야 되거든요. 그러니까 그 농구 코트 있는 지네지엄이 있었었는데 거기는 비 오면 그냥 더지볼 하거나 농구를
Yeah.
하거나
Yeah.
이제 배구 is volleyball, right?
Yeah.
배구를 하거나 그랬으니까 안에서 공놀이 할 때가 제일 재밌었어요. 근데 그냥 PE는 선생님이 대부분 거의 그냥 진짜 체육 느낌이어서 막 뛰고 막 뭘 들고 막 옮기고 막 이런 걸 해서 되게 싫었어요. Like there was a lot of running and like lifting things and like doing really weird things. So I like for me, I need a ball to help me concentrate. So I liked rainy days better because we would actually be in the gym. We have two of these stories. So Songbin and Yetsun's story are going to be coming up next. We're going to officially hear their stories. We're going to see them talk about it, and we're going to come back. But we have this really talented artist by the name of Hwang Songbin on the track of
Are you
Naughty. You know, he was like he's
Are
so
you sure,
popular.
guys?
We like it was so hard for us to get him into the studio like when he dropped this song. 그러니까 너무 인기 있는 가수여서요.
Right.
이걸 내자마자 모시기 너무 힘들었어요.
Yeah.
So we've got Naughty for you guys, and I'll see you guys back
Alright,
after this with more of the show.
Every day's K-pop.
Anytime and everywhere. Arirang Radio.
Yeah.
Yetan is waiting for the logos to go out because he like wants to follow them. 우리 예찬 씨는 모든 중간 로고를 기다리고 있어요.
It's fun. It's fun.
어떤 걸까 따라하려고. But yeah, so we've got 82 majors, Songbin and Yetan in the studio for today for our Liar Liar. Songbin's gonna go first. It's really interesting. The
네.
teacher who never came to work. 제목이 뭐였죠?
학교에 출근하지 않은 유령 교사.
이게 좀 신기하기는 해요. 그래서 어떤 이야기인지를 한번 봐야 될 것 같은데.
네.
자, 우리 작가님이 오늘 연도를 안 줬어요.
네.
그래서 지금 더 어렵습니다. So it's harder this week because we do not have actual years.
Yes.
Oh, you put your glasses on. Look at that.
It's my reading glasses.
성민 씨 준비됐어요?
네, 준비됐습니다.
Alright, music cue.
몇 년 전 독일에서 일어난 일이다.
진짜?
어느 마을에 직업학교에 근무하는 교사 A 씨가 있었는데 학교에서 일하게 되자마자 병가를 신청한 후 16년 동안 단 한 번도 학교에 출근하지 않은 것이다. 엥?
What?
더 어이없는 건 그 기간 동안 월급은 전액 수령했다는 것. 우와, 나도 할래. 예. 이 같은 사실은 새로 부임해온 교장에 의해 발각됐는데 사건은 이러하다. 아니, 이 학교에 대체 그동안 무슨 일이 있었던 겁니까? 이 선생님, 교육 중에 지속적으로 휴직 연장을 한 것도 황당한데 월급까지 다 받아갔다니요. 무려 10억이 넘어요.
와우.
지금까지 어땠는지 몰라도 제가 여기 교장인 이상 허림없지요. 너무 황당한 교장은 해당 교사에게 연락해 병가 사실을 확인했고 신체와 정신 검증을 받으라고 요구했다. 이에 이 직원은 이런 명령을 인권 침해라며 반발. 이를 거부하는 소송을 제기했다. 하지만 법원은 이 교사의 주장을 기각하고 학교 측은 질병 증명을 요청할 수 있다고 판단하면서 사건은 마무리됐다는 이야기. 진짜일까 가짜일까?
Okay.
Wow.
So, wow. Right. Yetan, are you going to be doing
Yes,
English?
I'll read
Okay.
it for him.
This is not Yetan's story. This is Songbin's story. He's just reading it in English.
Thank you.
This story takes place in Germany. A teacher starts working at a school, but shortly after starting, they submit a request for sick leave. For 16 years, the teacher never came to school, but was paid monthly and continued their sick leave. This all came to light as a new principal was hired. The principal, "What has this school been doing? I don't even know how this teacher was able to maintain a sick leave for this long, but this school is paying them all these years? Who signed for this? The amount this person has collected is 1 million. I don't know what went wrong, but from now on, this kind of thing will not happen on my watch." The principal requested the teacher to provide mental and physical records to support their sick leave, and the teacher replied that it was a violation of their personal rights and sued the school to refuse sharing such records. The sitting judge took the school aside and declined the request.
와우.
Okay.
Right. So there's a lot of question marks here. 16 years and they never came to school.
So I'm just not gonna believe this one.
Okay, so Hannah's like, I don't know. This
Yeah.
kind of sounds sus.
So I'm just
okay.
not gonna believe that story.
일단은 근데 지금 일단은 이렇게까지 판단하면 안 되는 게 몰라요. 왜냐면 우리가 지금까지 들었을 때 너무 말도 안 됐던 이야기들이
너무 많아요.
진짜였던 경우가 있어서. Okay, so Yetan, you ready for your story? What was the title of it?
My story is 65년 만에 찾아준 지갑 덕분에 놀라운 일이 생겼네. Good fortune brought by found lost wallet.
Okay,
Yes.
you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Let's do this.
A few years ago in Atlanta, an old movie theater was under construction. During renovation, one of the construction workers found a wallet. The worker, wow. Wow. Would you look at that? I haven't seen a black and white picture like this in, I can't even remember. Let's see here. We have a driver's license, an appointment card, and even a car insurance paper from 1959. I think I might be able to find who this belonged to. The worker passed the wallet and information on to the owner of the theater, and a search was on to find the owner. They found the owner had long passed, but they were able to find the daughter. Apparently, the daughter was extremely successful, and after being reunited with her mother's wallet, she decided to invest in the rebuilding of the theater and even built a community center right next to it. Wow. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Okay.
Would you look at that?
Look at that. Wow. Okay. So, are we going to be looking at, are we doing the
Yes.
Korean?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. 몇 년 전 미국 애틀랜타에서 있었던 일이다. 오케이. Oops.
It's okay.
마을에는 리모델링을 했던 극장이 있었는데 공사 도중에 낡은 지갑이 하나 발견됐다. 인분? 와우. 이게 언제적 사진이지? 빛바랜 흑백 사진 속의 가족들 너무 인상이 좋다. 행복해 보이는 가족 사진인걸? What does that even mean? 면허증과 진료 예약증도 있고 1959년 자동차 경품 것까지
잘하고 있어.
잘하고 있어.
이거 주인 찾으려면 찾을 수 있을 것 같은데 생각했다. 공사인분은 극장 주인에게 지갑을 가져갔고 주인을 뭔가 특별한 느낌을 받았는지 면허증을 토대로 주인 찾기에 나섰다. 그 결과 알게 된 사실은 지갑 주인을 세상을 떠난 지 오래였고 대신 딸 만날 수 있었는데 알고 보니 70대에 상당한 재력가였던 것.
Uh-huh.
이 여인은 마치 어머니가 살아온 것처럼 기쁘다며 65년 전 잃어버린 어머니의 지갑을 찾아준 극장 주인에게 투자, 리모델링 극장 옆에 복합문화센터까지 만들게 해줬다는 이야기 진짜일까 가짜일까? Oh my god.
근데 이건 있을 법하지 않나요?
Okay, so this is it.
I
So
actually
82 Major
struggled.
Global says, I've heard both of these stories. So one was a teacher. The one for the teacher never came to work was closed, but I thought I read it differently, that it was a different workforce and not a teacher. And Yetan's story, I remember it recently because I actually read it recently. 어떤 청취자분은 이 두 이야기를 최근에 접해서 너무 기억이 상상한다고 하는데요.
We have our verdict.
지금 성민 씨의 이야기 같은 경우는
네.
이게 선생이 아니었던 걸로 기억한대요.
Okay.
그러니까 이
It's
이야기는
raps.
맞았는데 이게 선생 아니었던 것 같은데 하면서 하셨고 그 다음에
It's raps.
예찬지 이야기는 정말 최근에 들어서 너무 생생하게 기억한다고 하네요.
don't spoiler.
No spoiler.
No.
It's
So-
raps, guys.
So yeah, 위시님 맞아요. 그러니까 둘 다 너무 있을 법해요. 그러니까 이게 어찌됐든 기사화가 됐기 때문에 우리 작가님이 찾은 이야기들이란 말이에요.
그쵸.
So both of these had to have been big enough for
Real.
them to
Yeah.
make headlines. So whether it was in Germany or not, for somebody to constantly find, so they found a loophole, I think. 그러니까 이게 만약에 선생님이라고 쳤을 때도 루폴을 찾은 거죠.
다.
루포가 뭐예요?
루폴 이제
약간
진실 속에 약간 좀 그러니까 계약서를 잘 쓰라고 하는 것처럼
약간
좀
꼼수.
약간 서브텍스트가 다를 수 있으니까 좀
아.
약간 이거를 명확하게 해놓지 않았을 경우에는 이거를 약간 좀 다르게
해석할 수 있게.
있게끔 해놓는 그게 루폴이에요. 근데 그거를 지금 제가 봤을 때는 이거를 이용을 한 거죠. 근데 이거 한국에도 이용을 하시는 분들이 있어요.
그쵸.
그죠.
있으시겠죠.
I use it all the time.
Well, I mean, there's a loop. This specifically, 그러니까 병가까지는 아니죠. 교육청에 지속적으로 그 휴직을 낸 거는 아니지만 한국에서도 이제 아이를 시도를 하겠다고 하면 교사분들이 육아휴직을 미리 낼 수 있어요.
아 진짜요?
네, 왜냐면 이제 테스팅이나 이런 거를 들어갔을 경우에서 그거를 사용을 하시는 분들이 있거든요.
네.
그걸 연장을 할 수도 있는
상황인지 잘 모르겠네.
상황 있을 때가 있어요. So people can do this. So there is loopholes here in Korea even as well. So in Korea, if you want to start having kids and you tell your school that you're trying to have kids, especially if you are a female teacher, you can take maternity leave ahead of time to try to get pregnant. And I've seen people actually use that in an extent. So like they take a year off, but then they extend the year because maybe the
They didn't get pregnant
They
enough
didn't pregnant.
time.
Yeah. So that can be done,
Actually, you know what? I've seen that happen
but we don't know when this
in
is.
school. That is true.
근데 이게 몇 년도인지 우리가 몰라요. 그러니까 어쩌면 지금이야 법도 많고 뭐가 많고 한데 이게
주식도 많고,
만약에
yeah.
옛날이었으면
그죠.
그리고 독일이라고 그랬잖아요. 그러니까
네.
만약에 막 정말 뭐 50년대 뭐 아니면 1900년도 아니고 막 1800 몇 년대인데 막 학교 기록도 잘 안 돼 있고 막 뭔가 좀 그거를 그냥 신청만 계속하고 누가 대리인으로 계속해도 좀 잘 안 걸리는 거면 충분히
Yeah.
있을 법한 일이기는 해요. Because it was done for 16 years. So we don't know if this is in the modern world or not. Because I feel like these days the modern world would be so easy to get caught.
Yeah.
But I mean, we don't know when this is. It could be the 1800s, the early 1900s. We don't know when this is happening. And this, if the place is true, if it was in Germany, we don't know like where this is either. So, I mean, if it's not more recent, I feel that it might have been easy to do that.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how the school system works there, but from what I know, all schools have an accountant. So they know who's teacher, who is even in the school, who's getting paid, what money is getting going
Right,
to
because they
what.
would have to have a substitute. 근데
Yeah.
만약에 16년 동안 그 교사가 나타나질 않았었다면 대신할 교사가 필요했을 거잖아요.
그러니까.
그러면 이중적으로 돈이 나가고 있었을 텐데.
그게 안 걸리기 너무 어렵긴 해. 근데 이게 because at the end of the day, the substitute teacher is not the teacher.
Right.
그러니까 그 교수님 대신에 와줬던 교수님도 사실은 이 학교생은 아니잖아. 이 학교 교수님은 아니잖아. 딴 데서 부르고 왔던 교수님인데 사실은 16년 동안 그렇게
근데
했다는
이렇게
게
생각해 볼 수도 있지. 그러니까
말도 안 되는데.
기록 자체를 했을 때 이제 선생님으로 등록을 해놨는데 뭐 교직원 인수가 한 명이 적네 한 명이 맞네 이렇게 오류가 날 수 있잖아요. 근데 그렇게 전산 처리하는 과정에서 약간 이 선생님도 그러니까 왜 한 명 많게 기록됐지? 에이 몰라 하고 가신 게 16년이 되신 게 아닌가.
오케이.
그렇다 보면 이제 이 선생님이 일을 할 때는 일을 할 필요가 없게 그냥 사람이 한 명 더 뽑아버린 상황일 수도 있고
어.
그런 상황에는 이 선생님을 굳이 부르지 않아도 선생님들이 충분히 계시니까 수업을 진행할 수도 있지 않을까요?
Okay, so Songbin
don't
is
know.
saying that it could have been, since Yecheon was talking about like an accountant, like he feels that depending on what era this was, maybe there was like an error that popped up, but they're like, oh no, it just kind of like they overlooked it and it just became like a constant thing.
16 years.
Or they might have more teachers than they expected, and so they didn't notice that the teacher was not there. But then we don't know what kind of teacher they were for this. But so the thing that I have with Yetan's though is I feel that this is a really sweet story. I think this is totally something that could be happening, but it's just like the community center and like all the money that was given back, that fine. But I don't know. 그러니까 뭔가 이게 기사화를 되려면 물론 이제 다시 투자하고 이러는 거는 뭐 좀 그래야 좀 더 기사화 될 것 같긴 한데 지갑 하나 찾았다고
When people are rich, they do crazy things.
몇십억을
Rich people do crazy things.
Okay, I mean,
Especially if it was memorable. For me, for example, if I had millions of dollars, if I was sitting on millions of dollars and someone came up to you, like for example, like my grandma passed, right? So if someone came up to me and they found like my old grandma's like earrings or like photos of me and my grandma together from like 10 years ago and I like millions of dollars, yeah, I'd help you, bro.
okay,
Thank you. You're my homie now.
okay,
You're one of my bros.
아
오케이.
근데 저도 돈이 정말 많다면은
okay,
그럴 것 같아요. 만약에
Yeah.
정말 소중했던 사람의
okay.
심지어 이제 기사를 보면은 돌아가셨잖아요. 그 어머니가 돌아가시고 따님분이 받으신 건데 제가 만약에 저희 아버지랑 이제 뭐 이렇게 가족 사진 이렇게 찍은 사진을 제가 잃어버렸어요. 근데 그거를 아버지가 돌아가시고 누가 저한테 이렇게 찾아준다? 그럼 저는 돈이 아깝지 않을 것 같아요. 이렇게 다 해줄 수 있을 것 같아요.
Whoa, okay,
Thank
okay,
you.
okay. So yeah, Songbin was kind of helping
Thank you.
Yetan out here, saying that if I was really rich, I feel that something as sentimental as that would be something that I would be willing to open up my wallet for. But 82 Major Global says that I did have a teacher who never showed up for 4 years because they had a tumor. So they had cancer.
Okay, well.
She was still getting paid for it. So it could be a similar situation. That's why I'm asking, did anyone sue or do we know? So the new principal asked for records, but this particular teacher said that this was an invasion of privacy.
Which it isn't.
And the sitting judge said that it wasn't. So they sued the school, but they ended up losing. And so it was kind of that. Now, the pad today is not showing us the votes, so I'm going to have to look at it through my phone. So we're looking at Songbin at 76%, Yetan at 24%. I think it's the first time that you've gotten this low count of a... 예찬이 이렇게 적게 나오는 투표 처음인 거예요.
처음이야?
거의.
오랜만도 아니야?
보통 반대야.
보통 그치 보통
우리 예찬
반대였지.
씨가 요즘 좀 특히 요즘은 좀 많이 투표를 받았는데. So he's getting the least amount of votes today so far. So 74% for Songbin, 26% for Yetan. Remember, we're trying to figure out who the liar is. We need to go into a song break so you guys can come back and try to recoup and see what's going on.
Yeah.
So we've got for you Baji on the track with 다음이 있을까? Or
You want to message me? Go
RIRANG.
ArirangRadio.com.
this is what he does during the song break. 피임 노래 나갈 때 이러고 있어요. This is what I listen to whenever the song goes out. Okay, we are sitting at 72% with Songbin and Yetan at 28% today. It looks like that Songbin, everybody thinks Songbin's lying.
Good.
네.
So we need to go straight into the countdown. 성빈 씨 괜찮아요? 오늘 라이어가 돼도?
저는 뭐.
떠도 돼요?
네.
Okay. So he's
accepted it.
Yeah, he's confident. So we're gonna do the last countdown. 10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
one.
우와!
Ye-chan was the liar today.
Wow.
Ye-chan was the liar today.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
Wait,
What?
16 years?
What?
you
Wait,
being
for
for
60.
real?
Wait, I what? 잠깐만. When that means that
For 16 years?
성빈 story was true. 잠깐만.
와, 근데
이거는
이거
예찬 씨 이야기가 왜 가짜인지가 보다는 잠깐만요.
이게
지금
어떻게
성빈
진짜지?
씨 왜 어떻게?
이게 어떻게 되는 거지?
왜
왜요?
성빈
That's just not possible. That's, 몇 년? When was
성빈
this?
16 years. Okay.
This is just not possible.
Okay.
What year
So-
was this?
So the I was correct. So with 예찬 story, 예찬 씨 이야기는 다 맞는 얘긴데요. 재력가의 투자의 그 커뮤니티 센터는 가짜예요. So I knew that, like, you know, even though people are rich, they ain't gonna start throwing billions of dollars at people. So that's why Yechan's story was false.
I would.
어.
I would. If it was me, I would.
정말.
I'm voting for
We
you
guessed-
all of October.
We
Yeah.
got it wrong. So Yechan, our liar, won today.
Yes.
He won.
Their vote 압수해주세요.
So all the NT are gonna start just voting for Yechan the entire month of October.
You guys don't get a vote anymore.
표권을 합성.
슬기로님 says, 아싸, 난 맞았다. Yechan liar.
예.
Okay,
Guys.
so some people voted like.
Guys, you guys are acting like
No, but
I
he still
knew.
won, but
You
he
guys are
still
acting like
won.
I knew I was a liar. I didn't know I was a liar.
We need to do the closing.
Okay. Well, what's up? Where'd you put it?
Because
Anyways.
Songbin knew that he was gonna do it today, so but I guess not.
Okay. Anyways, what's up, guys? It's your boy Timothy, and this is my closing moment for Ivy Brown Radio K-Popin segment part 2. And honestly, I had such a fun time today, guys, and we have so many things lined up for you guys. So you guys better watch out and keep your eyes peeled. And I love you guys. Anyways, the last song for today is called "Carefree" by Sun Il 선배님. Thank you so much, guys.
팬미팅.
We have fan meeting
페스티벌.
on the 20th and the 19th. We have 2 festivals coming up,
Yay.
and we have so many things coming out, guys. So just keep, Anyways, bye. Peace out.
Peace out.
Hey, we ballin', we fight together. There's push, now let go. Bye, guys.